What's up, Jamers? It's the one Jame, and today we are playing Blue-White Control. This one got first place in a standard challenge on Magic Online, so since it did really good for someone else, it has to be really good for us too, right? Wrong. No, I'm going to try my best to be really good with this, and I think this deck is a lot of interesting things for Blue-White Control that I haven't really seen before. We have 4 copies of Ambitious Farmhand, which gets us our 10 planes, and we have for the Ambitious Farmhand, 4 copies of Laydown Arms, and there's not as many planes in this deck because we do have 4 copies of Farmhand to fetch them. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 planes, which you wouldn't think is like not that many, but it combines that with basically playing 20 planes because we have Ambitious Farmhand in the deck. We have Emperor, Teferi, and Eternal Wanderer as our win conditions, and we have Sunfall to clear up the board. We have even Soul Partition to even exile our own planeswalkers if they get attacked or try to get removed by something. So I really think that this deck has a lot of play in Standard, and especially since Mono White and Orzhov control / mid-range are going around, now that Fable the Mirror Breaker, Reckoner Bankbuster, and Invoke Despair are banned, it opens the door for these white cards to be really good, and I think white cards, including Make Disappear as a counterspell, is very good against opposing mono-white control decks and Orzhov control decks that you see going around. So I think this deck has a lot of good play. 4 copies of Sunset Revelry in the sideboard because who likes losing to mono-red, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started, get into the matches, and it all starts right now. Raffine's Tower. I mean, do I Soul Partition this, or do I Make Disappear it? I mean, probably Make Disappear. They can play around it later on in the game. Second Make Disappear, okay. It's a good draw. Don't counter this, please. Thank you. That's a scary card. Just have to let this resolve, I guess. Main deck Siphon Insight. And they did nothing. Weird. I guess I'm doing nothing then. Actually, I want to do something so they don't use Siphon Insight again. So they don't have Spell Pierce. Or a second Siphon Insight. Cut down, sure. Hopefully I draw land so I can slam this Eternal Wanderer. I wasn't specific enough. Untap land. Am I Make Disappearing this freaking Siphon Insight? Yes. Make Disappear gets so bad as the game goes on. What could they have? Like more negates? I should just not play Emperor here. Oh. They have their own. I guess I Soul Partition that Wandering Emperor, but they're just gonna cast it again. Uh-oh. Guess I can like Sunfall or 2/2s away. I don't love it though. Guess I'm Soul Partitioning the wedding announcement. All right, land, Sunfall. Make a creature. I could also go Eternal Wanderer plus on a 2/2. I think I want the creature to pressure the Emperor though. What's up, Fabio? I think they're gonna minus the Emperor. Yep.
Years of training for this. We must protect the people.
Now I get to play Eternal Wanderer that can't get countered. Do you make a 2/2? Making a double. I mean, a double striker is really good against this 2/2. Yeah, I guess I'll make a double striker.
Thank you for your help.
It's better in the case that they have, like, I don't know, Void Rend or something for this Eternal Wanderer. They haven't. I guess this is fine if they have another Emperor. That's fine. I can Soul Partition the 2/2. Yeah, this is great.
Finally, I'm home.
Unless they have Negate or whatever right now. Wow, they must have top decked that. That is really unfortunate.
Strike hard. I'll handle this one. Always glad to meet my match.
Hopefully this Eternal Wanderer just goes the distance. I mean, they can't really do anything against my Wanderer unless they have a hard removal spell for it right now. Sure. They're gonna have to chump my 2/2 against their Emperor. And that's if I don't draw late on arms or something here. Wow. Teferi's great. You just do this. Attack this, they block. Am I drawing a card or making a dude? I think I'll just make a dude. They don't have damage ace removal anyway. Get the counters going. They have their own Sunfall, okay. Good thing that thing doesn't have haste. There's no plus on it. That's fine. And Eternal Wanderer's just gonna get rid of it. Keep drawing lands. Exile that.
Have a nice trip.
Think I'm just gonna draw a card.
There is much the past can teach.
Unfortunate. I mean, I still think I have a good position here, but
Your blade do the talk.
if I draw a bunch of lands, that's amazing. I mean, they probably have another negate. They've already shown us 2 negates. Urtai's Scorn. Wow. Eternal Wanderer minus gets rid of everything besides the 2/2. And I can just draw a card.
My blade has no equal.
All right, let's draw a 2-drop. Okay. That is a 3/3. That's fine. Eternal Wonder still doesn't die. Our Eternal Wonder is never gonna die. I guess they could have another Wandering Emperor.
I'll handle this one.
I think I'm gonna make a 2/2 with this one. Nice. All right, we want Seedshark, we want Hullbreaker Horror, Negate, Stroke, and Destroy Evil. Do I want Destroy Evil? Not really. Their black cards are probably just cut. They're probably gonna have 0 black cards post board besides Duress, right? Even if they play that. Light on Arms is really bad. Soul Partition's okay, so I'll keep a couple of them in. Everything else seems pretty good. I mean, I guess we can cut it to Teferi. No, we'll cut like a couple Sunfalls. We might need one though. All right, what do they got? Waiting on opponent. Here's a crazy stat. The probability of finding the 1-in-1 one ring in a collector booster is about 0.00003%. The probability of getting struck by lightning during one's lifetime is approximately 0.0065%, which means you're about 200 times more likely to get struck by lightning than to open the one ring. All right, we'll keep this. I don't even know if I'll have to use Negate on turn 2, but I guess it stops Wedding Announcement. Good chance I use this Spara's Headquarters to draw a card on their end step. But probably not, since they can just flash in Wandering Emperor if I do that. Oh, wow. Missed a land drop? My goodness. Sure. I'm hitting all the land drops. It's pretty easy. Wandering Emperor, they counter it, cast a Teferi. Duress. I could cast Emperor in response, but then if they have a counter spell to that, then I like lose my Teferi also. They probably have a counter spell to this too, but I guess that plays around Make Disappear. Now they just take our Emperor. Well, I guess they take Emperor or Teferi. I don't lose both this time. I'm gonna main phase Emperor here, just to play around counter spells.
Run away. May your blade strike true.
And they probably boarded out a lot of the removal. I'm also gonna main phase Memory Deluge. I don't think they'll have like sweepers in their deck. Post board. I mean, even if they do, I'm okay with that. They hit the 4th land. Edict. Okay. Could have a counterspell here. Like, it makes sense to Hullbreaker Horror. But it also makes sense to not Hullbreaker Horror, since they could have, like... It could have, like, a Infernal Grasp or whatever. Not Infernal Grasp, but... I don't expect them to have a lot of 1-for-1 removal spells post-board. I think this is the... I mean, they know I have Hullbreaker Horror, so... Like... Guess I just pass. Just pass and try to kill him with these 2/2s? I mean, these are going to be 2/2s next turn. Yep, they're hitting the land drops. If we cast Hullbreaker Horror here, how bad is it for us? If they just have immediate removal? I should probably just do it. Just make him have it. Scoop. Okay. 2 lands and Ambitious Farmhand. Gemmir's Garden, yeah. It's a good draw. See if they want to play 3 mana 4/4, go fetch a land. Nope. Deluge was an amazing draw. I mean, they could also play Wandering Emperor as well. Herd Migration. What do they have? Just removal? I mean, I think I just Emperor here. I mean, I guess I could have Unleashed the Inferno, but...
We must protect the people.
I think I like where I'm at here.
Keep watch for intruders.
I feel like they wanted the Herd Migration last turn, but then just decided not to. Forma, thanks for the follow. And a double Herd Migration? Sure. Ideally, I draw a land so I can use Ambitious Farmhand and hold up Mage Disappear. Ossification? We can Soul Partition that. So that's fine.
Our swords will cross again.
Wow, Soul Partition against Ossification is just so bonkers. It's like actually the best. There's our land.
We must protect the people. Strike fast and strike hard.
Who's the aggro deck now? We are. Goodbye. Nice. I should love when everything falls into place. Like, we're not even an aggro deck, but Wandering Emperor just lets you do that. Late on Arms is bad. Partition's amazing. Ramp deck forgot to ramp. Sunfall is okay. It's not the best. Just keep 2 of them in just for herb migration tokens, I guess. Wanderers, just also not amazing. That's a keep. I'll raise you as far as headquarters. Good draw. Stomper? How about no? No ramp for you. That was a great draw. Now we get the Deluge. You get an Archangel. I do want to land. I guess this is a land. I guess Destroy Evil's pretty good. Eiganjo is also okay. I don't love it, so I think I'm just going to leave the Archangel of Wrath there. I don't really care about it right now. Should I Eiganjo this? That can't be good. What do they have? Disdainful Stroke on their side? Gonna pass. I guess I'll Eiganjo this. No, I want my land. I'm just gonna let them have it. Well, I want a land draw so I can Teferi plus Soul Partition to destroy evil. Chrome Host. Alright. Guess I want that then. That's definitely the card I want. I wish I could slam a Wandering Emperor right there when they had 1 mana left. Could not punish. Guess I could have a Traxa here. No, there's no black mana. Herb Migration? Ossification? I'm gonna Soul Partition or Destroy Evil. I guess I'm just gonna Soul Partition it. If I Soul Partition it, they just cast it again. Sure. If they want to use their whole turn on recasting that, I'm okay with it. No, I think I'll leave it. I'll leave it alone, right? Well, this can block Archangel of Wrath anyway. Just let me make my tokens. We can go Eternal Wanderer plus Negate.
I fight for the entire multiverse. You're coming with me.
Now we have a 6/6. Uh-oh. That can't be countered. I guess we can block that? Do I care about that? 6, 10, 13. We can put them to 10. Has Ward 4? We'll have a 3/4 coming. I think I should block this.
I don't fear monsters.
So here we go. -4. We keep this, they keep this. Land Teferi.
The duel doesn't mean we have to be overly serious.
Draw a card.
There is much the past can teach us.
You've been focused on building a budget Esper deck. Ooh, budget Esper deck. What are you putting in it? There's a Stomper. I don't care about that. I have a 5/5. You have Leyline Binding, probably? I'm gonna negate that, though. This Seedshark is putting in massive work. I think I should minus this. Draw a card. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I can draw a card off this, and then grow both of these. The only thing I'm scared of is another Tyrannix Rex. That's an Archangel. See what they decide to try to kill. Probably the Chrome Host Seedshark. Am I using Memory Deluge right now then? Probably. Hullbreaker Horror. Wandering Emperor. They can't kill Teferi.
Can't afford distractions.
I don't really want to bounce these Archangels though. We could just go plus Teferi or 0 Teferi. Otawara, wow.
Another mystery solved.
We go land this. This has vigilance, so we can just attack with this. We can even like Wandering Emperor plus on the 4/4, but I don't even know if we have to do that. Just not do that. Pass. And they go double attack on the Teferi to kill it, then we Wandering Emperor one of the Archangels. How about another one? I should Hullbreaker Horror here. 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 2 mana left after I do that, so it doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna draw a card so they don't actually kill it.
Who taught you your manners?
Wow. They have Disdainful Stroke, I'm sad. We're just gonna keeping our Teferi alive.
But I'm going to
That's just hilarious. The cool part is when we draw for turn with Teferi, I get a loyalty counter, and then I minus it, killing our own Teferi, play another one. Oh, so we might not even be able to play Ambitious Farmhand on turn 2 unless we don't draw any more lands. Mulligan. Okay. Jund. That land was a really good draw. Soaking Sand. They have no more lands in hand? They could play... I was gonna say they could play a Fable, so I want to hold up Make Disappear, but that card doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what they could play. Beseiju. So they just... Jugen. We can't play Fable, so let's play Jugen. Wait, what does this do again? Make a 1/1, put a counter on each of up to 2 creatures, exile it, transformed as a 2/2. Do I care about this? No. Because that chapter doesn't do anything. All right, I guess I'll make disappear that one. All right, so they get that. They play a creature. They put counters on it. I hope they played 2 creatures. You have to pay mana for this? You do have to pay mana for it. So this is just a Sunfall, right? Like, we have Soul Partition for children if they cast it. Alright, well, that's not necessarily what I want to see. We can go Eternal Wanderer, make a double striker. That's not very good, because they probably have a lot of cut downs in their deck. I really don't want to discard a card. I guess Memory Deluge helps this out a little bit. Yeah, I'll Deluge. Helps out a lot, actually. It gives us a spell to play. So that I can just pass here. And just, Actually, if I pass, they exile Memory Deluge from the graveyard, which is annoying. But I don't need Memory Deluge. Plus, I have 2 more in the deck. It's not like we're running out of cards right now. And if they attack, they can't go for the throat this incubator token anyway. And then I'll just try to block it. Nice. If they play Shieldred, we have 4 planes. They don't have a second Black Source right now. I feel like they top decked this Besaju and this Copperland Gorge. I did not want to see that. I just hate discarding cards as Graveyard Trespasser. It's the worst. There's a Wandering Emperor. I really don't want to discard. Guess I just have to. I'm not thrilled about it. I'll discard Eiganjo, I guess. Discard a blood. Yep, I figured they had go for the throat, and our incubator token did play around that. All right, they drew that. What do they have here? I'm just gonna play out this. They could just have cut down and stuff, but I'm fine. I'm fine if they cut down me. They could have Shieldred's Edict here. I mean, they've unleashed the Inferno. Sure. It's called a 2-for-1. Just play this and make a double striker. Nice. Alright, they have a bunch of Duresses in their deck, so it makes sense to bring in Seedshark and Hullbreaker Horror. They have a bunch of just mid-range stuff. Lockdown's pretty bad, right? Destroy Evil's great. Sunset Revelry stops us from dying. I think you want to just trim on stuff here. Cut a couple farmhands, I guess. That's a keep. I like keeping 4-landers, especially against duress decks. No duress. I like drawing the 5th land here because it lets these be spells that can't be duressed. Underdog. Wow. A great card for us. I don't think I want to do it yet, though. I think I'll just take the 3. Hold up, make disappear. They play Jugan or whatever. Nothing? They could remove their own underdog in response, but I'm okay with that. Perfect. Trading 1 for 1 with the Trespasser is something I always want to do. Would love to draw another land there. Guess we do this and Memory Deluge. If nothing, oh my gosh, okay. Emperor and a land. I think we just play a tap land here. Then next turn we can go like Emperor make disappear or Deluge make disappear. They finally drew the second black because so now I just slammed Shieldred. You're sure this isn't the best deck because you found the best deck yesterday? Lies. Treachery. Deceit. Okay, they're not going to play their Shieldred. Do they have Shieldred's Edict? I guess I'm just going to slam this. If they have Edict, they have Edict. I think they do, though. Or Unleash the Inferno. Calling you a liar? I know what I said. Tear Asunder? Sure. That's called a 2 for 1. Let's get in. And we'll go like Deluge make disappear. Playing out Sokunzan, that's a thing. Liliana of the Snail. I guess I can Memory Deluge and try to get a Negate if I have one in the deck. I do not. Do I care about this though? You can have it.
Enough with the mysteries.
Discard Sunfall.
For answers.
Sack a creature. Whoa. Sure.
One of your friends has to leave.
Soul Partition to Liliana. Seems bad. And they're dead. Alright, Jamers, thank you very much for hanging out. This deck really, really impressed me. Sunfall is better than the 4-mana sweepers because it exiles, especially against the Esper Legends deck. I'm actually thinking about sideboarding a 4th Sunfall because that's like the only card I want in those matchups. But anyway, this deck got first place, as you saw in the intro of the video, if you watched all the intro all the way through. First place in the Standard Challenge on Magic Online, and it very much impressed me today. So try this out if you want to. I'm going to look to play some of the first place or top 8 Standard Challenge deck lists from Standard as time goes on, because I like to play what wins. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you over there. And as always, peace.